I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
And then, as suddenly as he had appeared, Spector, who is rarely seen in public for what may be very good reasons, was gone. The show, however, moved right along.
It was good to see Phil, because, you know, he invented, created the Wall of Sound. He created it, had it put around his house, and I didn't see him for 20 years.
Next came the greatest of Motown's many great male vocal groups, the Mighty Temptations.
They were kind of the harbingers of rock and roll as an adult medium, as opposed to just being a kid's medium. You know, these guys, they were out there, they were talking about adult sex, you know what I mean?
Hall & Oates, with a little help from some friends, inducted the Temptations in a rather unusual way.
Hey!
The past is behind you, let nothing remind you.
If your first lover broke your heart, there's something that could...
Oh, honey, baby.
With the amazing voices of Eddie Kendricks and David Ruffin back on board for this special night, it was a thrilling near recreation of the Temptations' fabled original lineup. The Temptations, of course, were one of the many black American influences on the early Rolling Stones. And now at last it was time to bring on the Stones themselves. They were inducted into the Hall of Fame in hilarious celebrity roast fashion by their old pal Pete Townsend.
At the Beatles shows there were lots of screaming girls, and at the Stones, I think the Stones were the first to have a screaming boy. Guys, whatever you do, don't try and grow old gracefully. It wouldn't suit you.
Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, ex-guitarist Mick Taylor, his successor Ron Wood. But wait, where was bassist Bill Wyman? Well, back in England, apparently, opening his own restaurant. And drummer Charlie Watts? Well, he couldn't make it either for some muddled reason. But Mick and Keith making nice to each other was the big news anyway. And in saluting Hall of Fame directors Ahmet Ertegun and Jan Wenner, and taking a shot at their still unbuilt Hall of Fame building, Jagger did most of the talking.
Now that Jan has finished his house in East Hampton, and Ahmed's finished his house in Turkey, I hope they can get down to building the Phantom Temple of Rock in Cleveland. You know, it's slightly ironic that tonight we're all on it. You see us on our best behavior, but we're being rewarded for 25 years of bad behavior. Well, we're not quite ready to hang up the number yet. So on behalf of the Stones, I'd like to thank you very much for this.
And who could possibly follow such a long-anticipated reunion? Well, as it turned out, Stevie Wonder could, with a complete change of pace.
Being inducted into this, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, is our commitment to forever, until we die, give as much as we can.
And then the great moments began, with a stage full of stars stepping forward to dazzle the cheering crowd with the kind of exultant performances that can't be bought for the price of a ticket on any other night of the year.